Invis is everything braces isn't. Eating the foods you love, life uninterrupted. Invisalign.
Welcome back. U.S. Bank helps bring us stories of inspirational athletes who overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Tonight we meet a Heritage High School volleyball star who's impressive on the court and in the classroom, but her character was tested by a tragedy in her family. Rochelle Mosley loves the sport of volleyball because of the relationships it brings.
I enjoy the sense of community, and I just love playing with other people, like the whole team aspect of it, because we build upon each other, and I just love to work with other people, like especially when they have the same goals as me.
Off the court, this junior setter from Heritage High School has nearly achieved academic perfection. Rochelle has a 4.88 GPA and is taking 7 AP classes.
It's difficult, a lot of sleepless nights, but I'm able to manage and get by.
Rochelle says it's her dad who instilled the importance of balancing athletics with academics.
He really instilled the work ethic in me, and so he also really emphasized about being a student athlete. You're a student before you're an athlete, and so I really took that to heart.
3 years ago, Rochelle's dad was in the middle of a battle with thyroid cancer, a cancer doctors said he almost certainly would recover from. And on September 5th, 2017, he went in for a surgery, but things went wrong.
He had thyroid cancer, and then during his second surgery, when they were going to remove his thyroid, one of the surgeons cut his one of his main arteries, and then he just died from that. Yeah.
It was completely horrific. It was just that, Daddy, wasn't able to come out of, he's kind of like in a coma. They just waiting for him to wake up. So it just started as that, because essentially his surgery was on September 5th, and then they removed his life support breathing machines on September 13th. And all the children were in there with them. So I was in there, and all 4 of our children were in there.
I was angry. I was devastated. I really didn't know what to think, because he was one of my best friends, and then he was just gone.
Aching from the loss of her father, Rochelle turned to her studies as a way to cope.
School naturally comes easy to me, and so with his passing, I don't think it really affected how I would study, but it did affect my motivation to try even harder in school so I could accomplish more and just be better.
I'm extremely proud of her. My husband always said that, oh, you don't have to worry about Rochelle. She's really smart. And boy, has she really gone on to prove that, how smart she is. I really started to notice it even more so when she completed the 8th grade. Because in the 8th grade is when my husband had the surgery, and just everything went completely wrong with the surgery. But Rochelle was in the 8th grade, and that was that surgery was September 5th of 2017. And so that was the beginning of her 8th grade year. And so she completed that 8th grade year just as she did for 6th grade, 7th grade with a 4.0. So she even had an award for a 4.0 for all throughout middle school. So at that point, I was like, she is really smart, just like my husband said.
Me and my mom have a great relationship, I think, and it's our relationship has changed since the passing of my dad, but I feel that also brought us closer together. And I appreciate everything that she does, and I know that she works really hard to try to maintain her position as a mother while trying to compensate for his position as a father.
Rochelle's dad continues to be her guiding light.
I've always wanted to be a surgeon, but with the emphasis of neurology, I find the brain fascinating, just all of its components and the capabilities that it has. And then with his passing, that just furthered my need to do it because I believe nobody else should be put in this situation. And if I can help, then I would love to do that.
Rochelle also learned how to cook from her dad, and since his passing, she now cooks nearly every meal for her family.
It's very ironic in a way because she wanted to cook more and more, and with my husband, when my husband was there, she wanted to cook more and more, and I would tell my husband, I said, don't let her cook so much, she needs to focus on her studies, and he said she wants to cook, because he would teach her, he taught her how to cook lumpia, he taught her how to cook fried rice. Even when my oldest daughters were at home, before they went to college, they'll say, can Rochelle cook? Because they feel Rochelle cooks better than me.
Cooking is one way Rochelle feels closer to her dad, but the void he left still weighs heavy on Rochelle's heart.
I don't think it's something that I'll ever get over. It just, well, to be honest, every day is hard just without him being here because I always expected him to be here, at least during this part of my life. And so it's just more manageable, I guess, but it's never, I don't think it'll ever get that much easier. He still is the most important person in my life, I believe. And he really instilled in me a strong work ethic, and he made me believe that I can accomplish anything that I set my mind to.
Rochelle works hard each and every day to achieve her goals and be the best daughter, cook, student, and athlete her dad always dreamed she would be. Rochelle would really benefit from having a high school volleyball season to show colleges how much she's improved during the pandemic, especially USC, which is her dream school, she says.
Yeah, absolutely. And she has improved a lot and looking good out there, but just got to get on the court.